Hey guys, I'm Miss Anna, the Youth Services Assistant Librarian at Decatur Public Library, and welcome to my book talk. Today I have a wonderful book to share with you called The Magic in Changing Your Stars by Leah Henderson, and I have a picture of the author set right here for you to look at. This is a fictional work which is the combination of historical fiction and magical realism. What I mean when I say magical realism is that it's like realistic fiction but with magic casually woven in. So let's get started. This book is about Ailey Benjamin Lane, and Ailey is set on being the Scarecrow in his high school's production of The Wiz, which is a retelling of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz with African American culture. One thing that really appeals to Ailey is the dancing that goes along with the Scarecrow's part. Unfortunately, though, this part also comes with quite a few speaking lines, but he's depending on his dancing to get the part. He's got some nice moves, but when it comes time to audition, he goes up on stage, he gets psyched out, and can't perform anything. Not the song, not the dance, and definitely not the line. When Ailey tells his grandfather about the disastrous audition, and that he's thinking about giving up dancing for good, his grandfather confides in Ailey about a huge opportunity that he gave up because he was afraid. Ailey's grandfather loved to tap dance. A little different than Ailey's hip-hop routines, but it's through this shared secret that Ailey is magically transported to Harlem in 1939. And Harlem in 1939 is filled with prominent African American figures. They're sprinkled out through this entire book, like Madam C.J. Walker, Billie Holiday, Joe Louis, and Bill Bojangles Robinson, who danced alongside Shirley Temple. A little fact about him, in Shirley Temple's 1935 film, The Little Colonel, Shirley and Bojangles danced alongside each other as the very first interracial couple to dance together on screen. And you'll want to remember his face because he's in this book a good bit. One thing that I do like about this book is since it has so many different prolific, prominent African American figures, in the back there is a Black Excellence List. And it's the Black Excellence List, notable names and places in the magic of changing your stars. And it's just a list of different names and places that you'll read about that might be unfamiliar to you. And so I thought that was really cool about this book. The little details of the daily life in 1939, because most of this book takes place in 1939, those little details might also grab your attention. Things like party lines on the phone, old technology, fashion, and slang. Especially the slang. And these might be good conversation topics with your grandparents or your great-grandparents to learn about how different the world was when they were your age. The heart of this book, though, is Ailey and his grandfather finding courage within themselves to follow their dreams, which I absolutely adore. I really enjoyed that this book had a message to share with the reader. Overcoming your fears to try new things and stepping out of your comfort zones are themes in this book that we all need to hear sometimes. Stage fright and being nervous are normal, but the point is you've got to keep going because if you don't, the fear that keeps you from doing something might turn into regret. This is a great book for tweens with a good message of trying your best. If you read this book and you don't walk away having learned something new, then you might have read this book wrong and you might need to reread it. And again, that title is The Magic in Changing Your Stars by Leah Henderson. Thanks for watching and happy reading.